This is our new project here. Just picked up this Polaris Ranger. It's a 2005 500, and it's got some issues, of course. The tires are leaking a little. One of the front CV joints is cracked. The boot's cracked. The transmission won't get out of low. It won't go out of low range into high range. It does drive, they told me, and it also won't start. They said it was starting before, and yeah, and because it won't start, I wasn't able to test drive it, so I bought it as is. It's got 797 hours on it, so that's not too bad. Most of them I've looked at had like 1,000 hours. These things are just so expensive. It's ridiculous, and been wanting one to put a plow on it for the driveway and to fix up and drive around and haul the log splitter, haul logs, haul gravel. So yeah, let's I'm not gonna work on that here because it's like 30 degrees. Let's get it in the shop here and start messing with it. The old Toyota pulled it. This is actually my buddy's trailer. It was a tough haul with this thing. I pulled up with my trailer thinking that it would fit, because online these are 60 inches wide at its max, and my trailer was 60 inches wide, so I was like, oh, the tires will squish, you know, a little bit. But they put these off-road tires on here, which are a little bit wider than stock, which is actually like a good thing. I'm not complaining, but it didn't fit on my trailer. So I called my buddy up. I'm like, hey, can I borrow your 14-footer? He's like, yeah. He was right down the road, picked it up, and got it home late last night. Toyota pulled it like a champ. So all right, sweet. I can't wait to start working on this thing, and we'll figure out what's wrong with it. Alright, so I got the hood up, and what's nice is it does have a newer battery, and looks like a new starter relay terminal block there. Let's just go over it. I usually power wash all these things first and then go over it, but my power washer's not here today. I got brake fluid. Looks like there's supposed to be a brake sensor wire there. This does have stainless brake lines, which I guess that's standard on these, but I thought that was pretty awesome. That is not it. Right here we have our throttle and the shift linkage there. This is the shifter, and I think this is the throttle body or the brakes. Oh, there's the brakes right there, and then yeah, I think that's the throttle. Okay, let's check the radiator. Hopefully it didn't have straight water in it, because they told me it's been sitting and it's had freezing temps. Oh yeah, ain't nothing in there. Sweet. This thing's probably below the head gasket. That radiator's about half full, and it probably takes like a special fluid. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay. Stupid. I should have checked that yesterday. First downfall. It looked green though, but okay, what's this here? I'm not sure. Oh, that's the overflow. Coolant overflow. Probably empty if that was empty. Hasn't been off for a while, of course. Yeah, dead empty. Alright. I did check the oil. These air filters are pretty crazy. They have like these long runners that go all the way back. I have to pull those off, probably blow those out. And I don't know if the filter element's here or it's in the back. It probably is in the back. Okay, let's fix some things while we're at it. There's only one bolt on there. You always want to cover your positive lead here. Looks like there's another one here. I'll set you down for a minute. Let's see. Okay. Before I get too far, I should probably run a self-tapper in there. Hold that on a little better. I'm gonna do that. Because I know I'm gonna get carried away and not. Something that easy could cause a ton of problems. This could be an electrical issue, could be a fuel starvation issue, could be the motor's actually dead. Alright, so I'm tempted to try cranking it, but one of my theories is that they left the air intake hose off and a mouse got in there. So I'm going to pull this seat off. That's how you access the engine area. And then in the back here, this is how you get to the back of the air cleaner. So yeah, let me pull that off and we'll take a look. Okay, pulled that off. You just have to lift here and then slide out these back pins on both sides. It's kind of hard to do holding the camera. Okay, the guy said typical stuff. He's like, I put a new spark plug in it, so let's see if he actually put a new spark plug in it. Yeah, he did. Awesome, okay. That's +1 for honesty. And looks like the carb was not off. So he said it might be the needle, which yeah, it could be. Carburetor. This air thing is also off. I can't really see where it's supposed to go. Okay, looks like it goes. I need my light. But the air cleaner's in here. Okay, that one's off. Let's get my flashlight. And the fuel pump makes a weird noise. Ready? They didn't seem alarmed about that, so maybe it's been doing it for a while. But to me it sounds like the fuel pump's out. And I believe this has a fuel pump, because that sounds like a fuel pump. Yes, there's a filter there, so we'll change that. Oh, as my camera mic just fell off. I thought it was a mouse came out of that thing. Yeah, the carburetor's definitely not been off, but I really hate to pull it off without power washing this, so I might have to wait till another day. I gotta get distilled water for coolant. Looks like this. This is just a heat vent. I don't know what that is. Kind of weird. They put like heat tape on that. Oh, okay, it slides up. Okay, and then you can look back, I guess. I'm not sure what the function of that actually is. That's kind of strange. You can't really reach anything besides the exhaust, maybe. And this one doesn't have the like wishbone. It has independent suspension, which is great. I believe it's a 500. It's what they said. Let's grab our light. This thing is filthy. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna follow the line and see if there's a fuel pump. Okay, let's see if we can tappy tap on that a little bit. That doesn't sound good. Pull the end off that's going to the carburetor, and we'll see if it's pumping fuel. See if it has fuel too. Is there a fuel gauge on this? No. Kind of talking you guys through this. Hope you like it. I'll try to edit it a little bit shorter. Let's see if I can see in there. No. I see a fuel float. I see a float, but no gauge for gas. Huh. And maybe it just tells the engine. It's carbureted. This isn't fuel injected. The newer ones, I think, are fuel injected. Well, I'm gonna have to put some gas in it. And let's just pull the dipstick one more time. I've done it before, but I want to show you guys how this cranks before I go get some materials and stuff. Oil looks pretty dirty. Probably needs changed. Let me actually wipe that off this time. I didn't last time. I always do it unscrewed. You just dip it, and it's at the low end, halfway to low. But Polaris 4-cycle oil recommended. Okay, I gotta get some of that. Okay, this breather for the CVT was what that other thing was. It's just weird it goes like down there. Oh, you can check the belt there, okay. Okay, step one, it has a belt. Good. And watch it rev up through there. I'm gonna leave that off for now. It's cool that this has an external oil pump. Okay, let me just show you guys how it cranks. Let's just cut to the chase. It's gonna do that. And we're in neutral. And put my foot on the brake just in case, and we'll choke it. Alright, he was saying, you know, when it used to run, you just give it like a little gas, and it would start right up. So let's try that. See if our choke is actually working. Yeah, I can hear it. You know what, before we suck any more crap into the engine, let's check this air filter out. See how many mice. Oh my god. It won't start, it won't start. Yeah, there's a freaking mouse nest. Oh my. I gotta get this on camera. Holy crap. I feel bad that I just fired it up. I shouldn't even have done that. I should have checked this. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, that looked way worse than it was. But. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that out. Maybe I'll see if I can get it running on some starting fluid. that could have done something there. All those leaves in there. What I was thinking it was happening was there's a mouse. If I feel in there, I don't. I'm gonna try it once with some starting fluid, but I think if he was pulling hoses off, he might have just been shooting starting fluid or ether in the wrong holes, which is good because I was worried when people try to start something, they get desperate, they'll dump spray a ton of ether in there and like blow up the freaking intake. No mouse. See, if there was a mouse, I would have had to chew through this, because that was on there. So let's see if it'll fire right now. Good show. Not getting spark. Alright, so that didn't work. If it wasn't getting fuel, it would have ran off that. It would have sucked it in. So either we have a mechanical problem or an electrical problem. Typically, it still could have fuel issues. Actually, you know what? I had the choke. No, I had the choke closed. So if I had the choke on, it would have been blocking that fluid. Anyways, in my comments about the seller, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. The guy was great. I'm just saying I bought this thing sight unseen. I've never fired up, never drove it, so I'm like just making sure I cross all my T's, dot all my I's kind of thing. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we're getting spark. I always get real excited on these things and hope like it's a simple fix, and it never is. It's always a big old engine problem or something. Oh, that didn't have the rubber in it. Need a magnet. Yep, brand new spark plug, BKR 5E. Alright, let's see if we get some spark when we crank it here. I'm going to ground it to the block like this. You have to put your foot on the brake to set it. Getting spark, but it's arcing weird. Well, while we have this off, let's do a compression test. Okay, I can't find my compression tester. I think I loaned it out to someone. Alright, so we have spark. I actually don't have any fuel with me, because I was going to dribble some. You dribble some in the spark plug hole and then crank it and see if it'll fire. If it's getting spark, it doesn't have an electrical issue, so it leads me to like it has super low compression valve. The compression test will tell us if the one of the valves is bent. I can't really hear it, but we're gonna see if it'll fire on this. Okay, back at it. It wanted to go when I put it in low. I'm gonna hold my foot on the brake. Let's try Try in neutral. Try a little choke. Alright, no choke. It wants to start now. Let's try and load it. Alright, that's enough. Huh, it's like I think it's getting fuel now. I can't really smell it though. Oh, wow. That might be our issue. Did everyone see that? I had the power on, and then I was cranking it, and then it got stuck on. So I ripped the spark plug out so it wouldn't fire and freaking run me over. Oh my god, that was crazy. No, I just pulled the negative terminal off the battery. That is an electrical problem. Alright, we're gonna have to find that. Let me think about this for a minute. Alright, so I don't know if you guys caught what just happened, but I had the key on and it was cranking, and I turned the key off and it kept cranking. So it probably has a bad ignition switch too. I just ordered the fuel pump. Found one for 17 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link below, because we know that sounds super bad. It shouldn't sound like that. And it could be one issue. I'm gonna go get my compression tester from my buddies and get some distilled water, top off the coolant. And I'm gonna order some oil and a filter too, so we can change the oil. And yeah, I'm gonna call it quits right now, but we'll get back to this soon. See you later, guys. Alright, so it's the next couple days. I got a new fuel pump in. Typically these are directional. It should have an arrow, but oh, there it is, out. So we're gonna go like such. And there's two electrical connectors, two plugs on the end, and I'm gonna heat shrink the new cables here. It looks like we have a white, oh no, I'm sorry, a brown and a red. Previously, they had brown, black. Okay. This might be a replacement one already, it looks like. This thing does not sound good. Trying to get the least amount of dirt in my fuel here. I forgot to bring fresh fuel. That would also be a good thing to do. Alright, let's just go for it. I got black. Black was on the brown. Red was on the red. I guess that's a red. Except these are... yeah, that's right. Okay, these are male and female, so they can only go on one way. Making it easy for us. Alright, let's pull the fuel lines off. We have these spring clips on the hoses. Pull those back. And then give a little twist on the hose. Nothing. I probably should have seen if it was pumping first, but I don't really even care. Because it should fire on this if it was the issue. I actually think we have different issues. But there was not any fuel in that when we just pulled it out, so. Damn, I just ripped that hose. Oh, that one has fuel in it. Okay. Smells kind of old. Let's try the old 10mm. Nope. 12. 11 it is. Best tool ever. Might need a deep well for this. Do need a deep well. Deep well 11. Okay, it's spinning the front, and the front has that weird Torx head on it. Alright, so I'm back. I went to get some fuel. I have a theory that the only thing wrong with this is the fuel pickup thing fell off. So let's pull this out and see if that's true. It's too cold to get out the power washer, and I don't want to get any chunks in there.